What if I told you that the average millionaire takes over 20 years to build their wealth, yet we're surrounded by videos promising you can do it in 6 months or less? That's the world we live in today. Everywhere you look, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, someone's standing next to a rented Lamborghini saying, "I made $1 million last month, and you can too." But here's the thing, those flashy success stories, they're often edited highlights from a movie that doesn't exist. It's like watching the trailer for a blockbuster that never got made. Let's be real, instant success sells because it taps into something deep in all of us, the dream of skipping the hard part. The human brain is wired for shortcuts. We crave the dopamine hit of quick wins. That's why gambling works, that's why lottery tickets sell, and that's why get-rich-quick content dominates your feed. According to a 2023 Pew Research study, over 58% of young adults believe social media influencers are a reliable source of financial advice. Think about that. More than half of an entire generation is getting money guidance from people whose main product is views. And the platforms love it. The algorithm rewards content that triggers emotion, especially envy and FOMO, fear of missing out. So when you see videos titled, "How I Made $1 Million with One Side Hustle," you're not being educated, you're being marketed to. It's not education, it's emotional manipulation. We've all seen the pattern. Someone posts screenshots of massive profits, crypto gains, Shopify dashboards, or real estate flips. They flash luxury cars and exotic trips. And then the sales pitch comes. "If you want to learn how I did it, buy my course." And here's the funny part, the real business wasn't crypto or dropshipping. It was selling you the dream. The instant millionaire fantasy works because it hijacks 3 basic human desires: security, status, and significance. You want to feel safe, respected, and like your life matters. These gurus promise all 3, wrapped up in a limited time offer. But let's break that illusion apart. Debunking the myth. What instant really means. Every so-called overnight success story has years of unseen work behind it. When people say they made it instantly, what they often mean is they had a lucky break after a decade of trying. Take Jeff Bezos. People forget that Amazon didn't turn a profit for 7 years. 7 years of working with uncertainty, debt, and endless pressure. No viral TikToks. No millionaire in 6 months claims. Even the famous crypto millionaires, most of them weren't beginners. They were early tech adopters, developers, or investors who already understood market cycles. And for every one person who made millions, thousands lost their life savings when the market crashed. That's the part no one puts in the thumbnail. The truth is, survivorship bias makes success look way more common than it is. It's like walking through a battlefield and only seeing the soldiers who survived. You forget the thousands who didn't make it. A 2022 study by the US Bureau of Labor Statistics found that 45% of new businesses fail within the first 5 years, and 65% fail within 10. Yet online, you'll see hundreds of entrepreneurs claiming 6-figure results after a single viral product. You're seeing the winners, but not the massive graveyard of failures behind them. Even the so-called millionaire traders rarely show the emotional roller coaster, the sleepless nights, the constant second-guessing, the risk that one wrong move can wipe out everything. It's easy to say, "I made $1 million from trading options." It's harder to say, "I lost $900,000 trying to make $1 million." Let's not forget the time cost either. You don't just spend money on these pursuits, you spend mental energy. The obsession, the anxiety, the addiction to checking numbers every hour. That's not freedom. That's another form of slavery, with better lighting. So the real question isn't how fast can I make money? It's, can I build something that lasts? Because speed without stability is just chaos in disguise. The true blueprint, patience, and practicality. Here's the truth that no viral clip wants to admit. Wealth loves time. The single greatest secret of the rich isn't a secret, it's compound growth. Albert Einstein reportedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. Let's say you invest just $500 a month into an S&P 500 index fund, averaging 10% annual returns. In 30 years, you'll have over $1 million, not through hustle culture or 100-hour weeks, but through quiet consistency. That's not sexy. It won't go viral, but it works. A Fidelity investment study found that their best performing investors were often people who forgot they had an account. Why? Because they didn't panic sell or overtrade. They let time do the heavy lifting. Now compare that to the instant millionaire mindset. It's like trying to microwave success. Sure, it's fast, but it's never fully cooked. Building real wealth is more like slow cooking a stew. It's about patience, small adjustments, and letting the ingredients, your skills, savings, and habits simmer over time. The most successful people don't chase trends. They build foundations. Take Warren Buffett. He bought his first stock at 11, but didn't become a billionaire until after 50. Over 90% of his net worth was made after that age. Why? Because compounding is exponential. It's painfully slow at first, then unbelievably fast later. Most people quit before the magic starts. Let's be honest, the real get-rich-quick path is get rich slowly and stay rich forever. Spotting the scammers, the tells and traps. Here's a pattern you'll start to notice once you know what to look for. Every scam follows a script. Step 1. Create urgency. Only 10 spots left. Offer closes tonight. They don't want you to think. They want you to react. Step 2. Show success symbols. Cars, mansions, fancy laptops by infinity pools. It's the visual equivalent of hypnosis. Step 3. Sell certainty in an uncertain world. The moment someone says guaranteed returns, run. No legitimate investment promises certainty because risk and reward always travel together. And here's the sneakiest one, the community trap. They'll invite you into an exclusive group where everyone seems supportive, positive, and on the same journey. But it's just an echo chamber reinforcing the illusion. Once you're emotionally invested, logic shuts down. You'll buy whatever they sell because you don't want to admit you were fooled. The most expensive mistake isn't losing money, it's losing trust in yourself. But there's good news. You can spot these traps early. Ask questions. Demand receipts. Check if the person makes more money selling courses about success than from the actual thing they're teaching. Because if they were really that successful, they wouldn't need your $499 to tell you how they did it. Let's pause here. If you've noticed, every story of overnight success starts looking different when you zoom out. It's never overnight, it's never effortless, and it's definitely not typical. In part 2, we'll talk about the real path to becoming wealthy, the step-by-step mindset that actually works in the real world. We'll explore how to design a financial life that grows quietly in the background while you focus on living, not chasing. But before we move on, remember this. If something promises you instant freedom, it's probably a new kind of trap. Real freedom is built slowly, intentionally, and with eyes wide open. So now that we've exposed the illusion of instant success, the real question becomes, what actually works? How do you build real wealth in a world that keeps shouting shortcuts at you? Let's strip it down to the truth. Wealth isn't a sprint, it's a system, and that system rewards patience, education, and emotional control far more than luck or hype. Step 1. Redefine what rich really means. Let's start with a question most people never ask. What does being rich actually mean to you? For some, it's owning a luxury car. For others, it's never having to check their bank balance before ordering dinner. But for the truly wealthy, people who stay rich, it's not about numbers. It's about freedom. Freedom from financial anxiety. Freedom from working jobs you hate. Freedom to spend time where and how you want. See, the instant millionaire fantasy tricks you into believing that wealth equals more money, but the truth, wealth equals more time. If you earn $1 million, but you're chained to a toxic business or checking crypto charts 24/7, you're not free. You're just a stressed out rich person. According to a Gallup survey, 61% of millionaires in the US said their biggest motivation wasn't luxury, it was peace of mind. So before chasing another side hustle, ask yourself, are you chasing peace or performance? Step 2. Learn the boring stuff because it works. You know what most people skip? The boring, unglamorous part of wealth building: budgeting, saving, and investing steadily. That's because it doesn't make for exciting YouTube thumbnails. No one clicks on "man who saved consistently for 20 years quietly retires at 45." But that's exactly how most people do it. According to Fidelity's 2024 Millionaire Outlook report, 88% of US millionaires are self-made. The majority didn't inherit wealth. They got there through consistent saving, long-term investing, and smart spending. The math behind it is simple, but powerful. Let's say you invest $1,000 every month in a diversified portfolio, earning 8% annually. In 20 years, you'll have around $590,000. In 30 years, that jumps to $1.4 million. That's not fantasy. That's compound growth. Money making money while you sleep. It's not sexy, but it's steady. It's not viral, but it's real. And the funny thing? While most people are chasing the next big thing, this quiet, consistent approach beats almost everyone in the long run. Even Warren Buffett once said, "You don't need to be a genius to get rich. You just need to be patient." Step 3. Build skills that pay forever. Let's be honest, saving and investing are only half the equation. The other half is increasing your earning potential. And this is where most people mess up. They chase money, not mastery. Think about it. Money follows value. The more problems you solve for others, the more valuable you become. So instead of asking, "What's the highest paying job right now?" ask, "What skill can I develop that'll always be in demand?" For instance, learning data analytics, AI tools, or coding, high ROI skills for decades to come. Improving communication, negotiation, or public speaking, skills that make you stand out anywhere. Understanding finance, psychology, and marketing, skills that multiply everything you do. The best investment isn't in crypto, it's in you. A 2023 Harvard Business Review study found that employees who continuously upgraded their skills earned 29% more on average than those who didn't. That's not a small edge. That's life-changing over time. So if you really want instant success, make learning your shortcut. Because once you have a high-value skill set, no one can take that away from you. Step 4. Avoid the emotional roller coaster. Money doesn't just test your logic, it tests your emotions. Every financial mistake we make, panic selling, overbuying, following hype, comes from one thing: emotion over reason. That's why even smart people fall for dumb schemes. During the 2021 crypto boom, when Bitcoin hit $60,000, thousands jumped in because they feared missing out. By 2022, Bitcoin dropped over 70%. Many lost everything. The Federal Reserve's 2023 Consumer Survey revealed that nearly 1 in 4 Americans invested in speculative assets without understanding them. That's not investing, that's gambling with better branding. If you want to build wealth, you need emotional discipline more than financial knowledge. Because staying calm when everyone else is losing their mind, that's your biggest edge. The market rewards patience and punishes panic. Always has, always will. Step 5. Filter whose advice you listen to. The internet is full of money gurus. Some are legit educators. Others are just salespeople with better lighting. Here's the simplest rule. If someone's wealth depends on selling you advice, be skeptical. Real experts have nothing to prove. They show you data, not drama. Fake ones sell hope, not truth. The moment you hear lines like, "Only 10 spots left in my Millionaire mentorship," walk away. No real wealth opportunity ever expires at midnight. And if you're serious about improving your finances, follow credible sources, actual financial planners, economists, or platforms backed by regulation. Because knowledge protects you better than any scam warning ever will. Step 6. Focus on systems, not goals. Most people set goals like, "I want $1 million by 30. But here's the problem. Goals depend on outcomes you can't control. Systems depend on behaviors you can. A goal says, "I'll be rich someday." A system says, "I'll invest 20% of my income every month no matter what." Goals motivate you once. Systems guide you daily. And over time, those small, boring, repeatable actions create massive results. As author James Clear puts it in Atomic Habits, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So your system could be as simple as automatically investing monthly, tracking expenses weekly, learning something new every day. The compounding doesn't just happen in your bank account, it happens in your behavior. Step 7. Protect your progress. Once you start building wealth, protecting it becomes the next challenge. That means having emergency savings for at least 3 to 6 months, getting proper insurance, health, life, and disability, diversifying your investments so one failure doesn't wipe you out. A 2023 Vanguard report showed that diversified portfolios had 34% lower volatility and significantly better long-term outcomes than those concentrated in one asset. Think of diversification like wearing a seatbelt. You don't plan to crash, but you wear it anyway. And that's the difference between being lucky and being wise. Step 8. The compound effect of mindset. Here's the part most people underestimate. Wealth is 80% psychology, 20% math. If you believe money is scarce, you'll treat it like it's always running away. If you believe money is a tool for freedom, you'll use it strategically. Both people can earn the same income, but one will grow it while the other keeps chasing new schemes. True wealth starts with believing in delayed gratification, the ability to say "not yet" when everyone else is screaming "now." That's what separates investors from impulsive spenders, builders from buyers. Because wealth isn't just about numbers, it's about who you become while earning them. The real millionaire mindset. Let's put everything together. The people who build lasting wealth aren't chasing trends, they're building traction. They invest in assets that produce income. They improve skills that compound in value. They stay calm when everyone else panics. And most importantly, they think long-term. The instant millionaire lie says, you can get rich fast. The truth says, you can get rich for sure if you do it right. You don't need luck, you need consistency. You don't need a secret formula. You need time and discipline. The real flex isn't buying a Lamborghini. It's checking your bank account one day and realizing you never have to chase money again. So here's the takeaway. If something promises you a shortcut, it's probably a detour. If someone guarantees you freedom, they probably want your wallet. But if you commit to learning, saving, and investing slowly, if you keep showing up when others quit, you'll get what the instant crowd never will: peace, security, and control over your life. Wealth isn't a jackpot, it's a journey. And the sooner you stop looking for instant, the sooner it starts feeling real. So before you buy the next Millionaire in 30 Days course, take a breath. The slow path may not look glamorous, but it's the only one that actually works. Because wealth doesn't come fast. It comes for those who stay.